Moves on. And action.
I'll bring this special town council meeting to order. Can we have a roll call?
Councilor Bragdon.
Present.
Chair Danforth.
Here.
Councilor Dume.
Here.
Councilor Higgins.
Here.
Councilor Mackin.
Excused.
Councilor McGlaughlin.
Here.
And Councilor Pelletier.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you join me in the pledge?
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks. There's no unfinished business, so we're gonna go right into the new business. Councilor Bragdon, can I have you read order number 264?
Order number 264-2024, an order providing for general obligation bond for construction of road, water and sewer infrastructure and related mechanical and electrical system to support industrial development within the town. Be it ordered that under and pursuant to the provisions of Title 30-A, Section 5772 of the Maine Revised Statute as amended in the Charter of the Town of Millinocket, Maine, a capital improvement project consisting of construction of roads, water and sewer infrastructure and related mechanical and electrical systems to support industrial development within the town, and including transaction costs and other expenditures reliably related to the project, are hereby approved, and be it further ordered that a sum not exceeded $6 million is hereby appropriated to provide for the costs of said project, and be it further ordered that the funds said appropriation, the treasurer and the chair of the town council are hereby authorized to issue at one time or from time to time general obligation securities of the town, including callable securities with or without premium and temporary notes in anticipation of the sale thereof, in an aggregated principal amount of $6 million. And be it further ordered that the discretion to fix the dates, maturities, denominations, interest rates, places of payment, forms, and other details of said securities, including execution and delivery of said securities against payment therefore, and to provide for the sale thereof, and is hereby delegated to the treasurer and the chair. And be it further ordered that a tax levy is hereby imposed upon all taxable property within the town of Millinocket, Maine, in an amount necessary to meet the payment of the annual serial installments of principal and interest of said obligation securities, and such necessary amount shall be included in the tax levy for each year until the debt created by the issuance and sale of said general obligation securities is extinguished.
Okay.
Motion made by Councilor Bragdon, seconded by Councilor Pelletier. Any council comment?
I'm gonna make a, yes, Madam Chairman,
Renee?
thank you. And I'm gonna tie both of these orders in together, but I just want to thank the Arcadian folks for showing up tonight to help answer any questions or concerns the public may have. Expected a few more people to be here, so not that we couldn't have done it or the manager couldn't have assisted, but thank you for your time and effort to be here tonight. These two orders that we're dealing with really is great work by the collaboration of Arcadian and in the administration and the council to make these orders come to fruition, to allow these projects, something that Millinocket's been waiting for a long, long time. And I think that these are gonna help provide exciting times again for the town of Millinocket. And I think all of these efforts by all parties involved should really be proud of themselves. And the town citizens will eventually reap the benefits of all of these orders that seem to be all in good order. So I think in closing, I think the efforts of everybody involved, and I certainly support this order. Thank you.
Councilor Higgins?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to say, sometimes you have to invest in to get what you want in the future. And I know there's some people that have talked about it. But all in all, I think for the betterment of our town, I think I'm in support of these orders as well.
Any other council comment? Go to the public, any public comment? Yes, yes, Sandy. Come off mute.
Sandy Sullivan, 104 Sunset Drive. You may not want me off mute. I don't understand this. I know I'm not a counselor and I'm not privy to everything. Why roads and everything is in our budget? Why is this a separate special order? To cover roads, sewer, water, and why the urgency? It seems as though I never heard of this, and suddenly we're calling a special meeting. I don't understand. What special projects are we talking about?
So thank you, Sandy. Yeah, thank you, Sandy, for your question. I will defer to the manager to answer this, but we did have a special meeting on November 4th and passed a previous order speaking to this, and it was authorization of bonds and a bond anticipation note for economic development specific to Line North, the mill site. I will now turn it over to the manager to further explain.
Yeah, so, good question, Sandy. You're absolutely right. We do, care for the existing roads and infrastructure within our municipal budget. However, as we discussed previous special meeting, the possibility of taking on this debt as an investment into further development on One North site stated in, it was order number 247, 2024 that we addressed in November at the special meeting in preparation of these, this bond and anticipation note. And that was directed to investment towards a proposed biofuel manufacturer. And then it laid out 3 stipulations that would need to be met prior to drawing on any of this debt. So order 247 approved my research and establishment of these orders tonight. This order is a continuation of that work where it approves the signing for those debts. And then a continuation of that order where we will not draw on those debts towards this investment until those 3 stipulations are made.
Thank you, Mr. Manager. Sandy, you have a follow-up question? You are on mute.
No, I also saw the part about this, and I can't say it exactly the way it's printed because I don't have it in front of me, but that this is going to be passed on to taxpayers. Anything that happens in this town is passed on to taxpayers. So why the separate announcement of this being passed on to taxpayers?
There's no announcement of this being passed on to taxpayers. You know, if we were to draw on this debt and use these funds, it would be towards the construction of roads and infrastructure to connect a very large development that would then in return pay, you know, literally millions of dollars each year to the town, more than paying for the debt in the investment.
Okay, thank you.
And Sandy, you're welcome to, you're welcome to call and visit anytime. We can talk more about that. I can share anything that I'm able to. But,
I appreciate that.
absolutely
Thank you.
willing to, it is a complex situation and I'm certainly happy to help you understand it better.
Thank you, Mr. Manager. Councilor Dumeay?
Thank you. Thank you, Sandy, for that question. I kind of want to put it in my own words. The manager is absolutely correct, but I want to kind of really, for my brain, I need to hear it like this. These developments, and we can share some things, but we cannot share other things, like the name of this company and stuff, until it's the proper time to do so for all parties involved, of course. But the developments that the manager is alluding to are very fast moving and are very time sensitive. And for these things to align, we needed to act on these things. The initial investment, yes, does come from the town, but everything after that, he's absolutely correct. For the next 50 years, assumedly, these will bring in millions and millions of dollars every year. So that's why it's so crucial that we act on these things now and don't balk at it, because the investments that we're attempting to make right now to make that connectivity happen with the road systems to the One North site, and some of these things were requested from the company that is logistically moving here. And for them to break ground, they need sewer, they need water, they need a road. So if that's what makes us more attractive than other sites, then we need to do that. So this is the bait that caught the fish. So we need to hold up to our end. You know what I mean?
Thank you for the explanation. And I assumed that it had something to do with all of these executive meetings that you had been having, but I just had to make sure in my head that I hadn't missed something here that had been discussed before. Thank
No,
you.
we're absolutely being as transparent as we can and being sensitive to all parties involved, and still being able to fast track this so we can make some progress on it. Thank you for your questions.
Any other public comment? And we'll come back to the council. We'll take a vote on order number 264. All those in favor? The motion passes 6-0. Councilor Dumeay, can I have you read order number 265?
Absolutely, Madam Chair. Order number 265-2024, providing for acceptance of the general obligation bond anticipation note. It is ordered that the Millinocket Town Council accepts the terms outlined in the attached bond anticipation note proposal provided by Androscoggin Bank, allowing for temporary financing of up to $6 million, and directs the town manager to sign and return the commitment letter to the bank.
Second.
Ooh, all right.
A motion made by Councilor Dumeay, seconded by Councilor Higgins. Any council comments? Any public comment? Seeing none, we'll go back to the council for a vote. All those in favor? The motion passes 6-0. Motion to
Second, so moved.
a motion to adjourn made by Councilor Pelletier, seconded by Councilor Dumeay. All those in favor? And the motion passes 6-0. We are adjourned. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we get.